Hello and welcome to Jazz Creates. I'm so glad you're here to create and chill with me. Please leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more content like this. Now let's get on to the video. Hello friends, welcome back to Crescent Valley. I'm Jasmine and this is episode 8 of this vanilla build City Skylines series. So in the last episode, we expanded over this way on our highway in our city, and you can see my not so great highway entrance and exit. This is an exit, and the reason for this was because I was really feeling really challenged by the diagonal highway here. I'll unpause so you can see how the traffic flows, and it really isn't bad with the roundabouts that I have, but I know it's not a sustainable method, and I might have a quick solution for this. So I'm gonna go back and unpause the game, but I think what I am going to do is I'm going to upgrade this road to to not be a one-way street. Then I can go into my on-ramp, and I'll try to make it to where it goes over here above the highway and around to where you can go to this side. Now we will see this. I'm not going to say that I know exactly what I'm doing, but I just thought it might be a good option. Maybe I'll take off my snapping tools for this, and maybe we can Yeah, I don't think that's bad actually. Okay, so we can see how the traffic is going to move. So, if you are over here, you can either come this way and go down to get on. I mean, it definitely would be nice to have a connection coming from here. I mean, theoretically, we could build one underground and then make it pop up on this side. But, that might take a lot of time. A lot of time that I don't know. We could see. Let's just see if it's even possible because, it may not be. All right. So, I mean, it functions. It's gonna function. So let me unpause and we can see how that works. Now, I don't think I mentioned this before, but you can see I added some sound barriers here in my last video update. And because, we're near some residential zones, so trying to reduce the noise pollution as much as possible. Also, offline, our stock exchange got upgraded and to level 2. So the next level is at 250,000. Everything is. I don't have any gains at all, at least right now. So I guess that's fine. But with the upgrade, we did get like a bank, which I put here, a small bank, and it helps to reduce the crime in the area. And then what does it do? Yeah, it somehow it reduces the crime. So I just put that there. And it looks like our bus line is doing okay. We have a lot of people waiting right here because they get off the train and they go all the way to this stop. Where was that? Over here. And I could make another stop somewhere, but I don't think it's really going to make that much of a difference. I think there's still going to be a lot of people waiting. I did add a taxi depot over here as well, and I also added these little carports. This came with the mid-century modern pack, so it just, to me, I just use it as kind of like a little parking area, so people can easily park their cars at the train station. I also added some little taxi stands, and yeah, that was what I did offline. Oh, I guess I did a couple of other things. So I added a library over here for this high density area. community school. This came with the Green Cities DLC, and I kind of view it as like a private school, an elementary private school. And then over here we have a faculty building. It says it's for university students or higher education students to specialize in certain areas, but they don't necessarily have to go to the university. They can go to this little building here. So I'm viewing that as like, it's like a little satellite campus, from our main university campus. That's how I'm viewing that. Oh, so it looks like our city park has leveled up. We're finally at 5 stars. Another thing I did was I created this little road here and I put some high density on it. I made most of these historical buildings because I don't want these to get very tall, and I'm kind of viewing it as like, you're kind of lucky to live right here with this beautiful park behind you, and you're right next to the office district, so that's really nice. I also added this here. I think this is a theater. Yeah, a theater of wonders. Just to add some interest to this office area. Now, I'm gonna pause. Well, I'll unpause. So you can see we have some major issues here with the entrance. I don't think I can ignore this anymore. And honestly, I feel like the reason this is blowing up so bad is because I think people are trying to get over here so that they can get to this area. I honestly believe that's what that is from. Because it was not blowing up that bad. And all we've added is stuff over here. Now, I did add a little bit here, but that's not enough to justify this ginormous bottleneck. So we need to resolve this. We really need to resolve this, and I don't have much of a plan. So because over here this is different. I could I don't know what to do. I mean, yeah, okay, I can make another little thing going that way if I needed to, but we do have this here, so that's not necessary. What we need is something coming from this side, right? Am I right in thinking that? I guess they could go here, but yeah, so if we had people who needed to come over here, that's what we would need, I think, right? Yeah, I don't know. We have to see. We need to see. But yeah, this is definitely going to have to be resolved somehow, and I don't know how to do that. I don't know what to do at the moment. I did. I think I upgraded this. Yeah. Okay. So I upgraded it to like a large. But maybe we have to. Maybe we just get rid of the bus lanes. I mean, I don't know if that's gonna do anything, but I like having them down here. But maybe let's just do this and we'll see. Now maybe just this part. Maybe that will help. And I feel like this is what is this? Is this 2 lanes? Oh, I thought it was a 3 lane. It just looks so weird. Oh, people are parking on it. That's why. Goodness. Like, why are people parking on it? I wish you could say disable parking on side street or whatever. Or on streets. But will they park on this if it's... I don't know if that did anything. Okay, maybe they don't park on that. I don't know if that helped at all, but we'll do that. And, you know, I wonder if, like, I could somehow put an exit that went directly to this here because it's closer to our industrial area. Because right now they're having to exit here, drive through the downtown, and go all the way over here. Which honestly, you know, this probably wasn't good for me to do it this way. But I wasn't thinking about, you know, putting in an exit or, you know, an interchange right there. That would probably make more sense, wouldn't it? Instead of me plopping down all this random stuff over here. But yeah, we can adjust this stuff at some point. I don't know if we're gonna get to that today. All right. All right, I've just been talking and I haven't been doing anything. So what did I say? I said that we could have... Yeah, okay. So yeah, okay. So I will adjust this real quick. And then see about... because I don't think I'm gonna have... I really don't think I'm gonna have space to...
Yeah.
Okay, that does not look bad, actually. Okay. Cool. Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, so all right. Nervous laughter, nervous laughter. Okay. Can we fix this? How about... Okay, let's pause the game for a second. I just lifted up my hand and did a hand gesture like I was actually talking to somebody in real life. Okay, so if let's just put this here. We're just gonna move it temporarily. This, honestly, I don't even think we need this much. Yeah, we definitely don't. So I'm gonna delete some stuff. What did that do? How much was that? I don't know. This makes 65. Okay. Now what is... Oh, I see. I was like, what is this connected to? All right. What is this? Oh, okay. All right. Okay. So let's we're just gonna do that and then remove this. Oh, I see. I was like, is this the only connection? This is the only connection. We have to fix that. All right. Where can this live? We can have it live over here. I think that's okay because a lot of this industry was complaining earlier anyway. So I'm just gonna undo some of this. All right. Cool. Okay, now for these recycling centers, let's put that there. These really should be spread out anyway, I think. Let's see about moving this over here, and when I don't think we're gonna have, you know, any fancy stuff right here, or I guess I could try to make a different sort of utilities section just over here near the train station. Oh, let me turn my snapping back on. Oh. Huh, okay. Yes. So let me move some of this. I'm just putting 2 here, and over here I think it would be okay to have this around here. Okay. Then let's just make a tiny little road there. And then we'll just put this, plop that down there. I'm gonna attempt to leave my water stuff here, but we'll see if that works or not. And over here, we can try to move these. Maybe that will help. So the reason my thinking on this is I can build a a entry point over here, so that, you know, our trucks aren't having to come through this way and go through our office district. So I'm going to just attempt to use the in-game interchange about this. This is a straight shot through here. I don't want to mess with that, but maybe we could mess with this. I know the rail lines are a bit finicky. All right. So where does that put us? Okay, it's not bad. Let me see about this here. Okay, so I'm just gonna connect this. That doesn't look bad, actually. So then the tricky part here is gonna be connecting this. So what if we went out this and made like a curve? Oops. Let's see. Something like that. That's not terrible. It's a little different, but it's it's not terrible. Maybe we can adjust this one a little bit. Alright, how is that? That's not bad. It's, you know, a little strange, but it's not bad. It's not bad. Okay, that's what I'm telling myself. Alright, so to connect this, I'm just gonna do a basic, oh whoops. Just gonna put this. Let's just cut through this like this, and then we will put in, let's do a three-way like that. Okay, now we have a connection. That's not bad. Not bad. Yeah, so they'd have to turn in here. We could, you know, put in something a little bit better. How would we do that? If we cut through there, and let's see, hold on. That. I don't know if this is going to let me do this. Okay, it did actually. It did. Okay. Change direction. Okay, you know, it's not the worst thing in the world. Maybe, let's see. Maybe we can connect it that way. It's a little awkward. It's a little awkward, but I don't think it's terrible. That's what I keep saying. Okay, now let's just attach this. Like that. And now we have a little intersection there. So maybe this will help with this bottleneck, and we'll just have to see. Oh, this needs water. And I'm pretty sure there's another spot over near our train station that will need water. Yeah. They need water and electricity. I'm not sure that I can really support a lot of high density commercial yet. So that's why I'm putting in this low density over here. Okay, now hopefully that will come in and everything will be good. Now we do have some space. We can put in, let's put in one of these to help process the garbage. Oh, and we have our waste, our floating waste thing. These, they're kind of weird, but could place a couple. All right. Oh, this needs water too. Okay. So, and then we can just get rid of some of this since it's unnecessary. Because that water is expensive. That is for dang sure. Okay. All right. Now, oh, look at that. Look at that. That worked. Wow. I'm surprised. I really am. Yeah. So now, you know, we can chill a little bit when it comes to this bottleneck, or, you know, this entrance. Yeah. So anyway, okay. So that fixed our main issues, I think. This stuff is not pretty, but it's doing the job, which I am happy with. As long as some people are using them. Okay, cool. Now, oh goodness. We do have a couple of other issues that we could, you know, fill in this, the university campus. I think that's something that we could do. I think the next milestone is at 24,000, so we still have a little ways to go. You know, of course, we can expand over this way, and you know, over here near this new area. It's called Victoria Hills. Probably change that soon. That just was a name that came with the game, or, you know, pre-populated. So, but yeah, I think I thank you guys for sticking with me on this. I know this was a bit tedious, but I appreciate you watching. If you have any tips for me on making these look better, or they are a little bit awkward, let me know. I really will appreciate your comments and your advice. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you guys on the next episode.